Hey Deena. We've got a lot to cover this week, with the Daytime Emmys happening this weekend and all that happened in Oakdale. Let's jump right into it.
Jim, you're rushing like you have a meeting with the law as well.
Did you shake your head as much as I did when Mr. Fugly Scarf said that?
I think I was too busy laughing. Seriously, of all things, Jude Law was the best they came up with?
At least they explained why Noah wasn't around at an important Snyder gathering this time. They usually just ignore it.
Speaking of which, what did you think of the funeral?
Empty. I guess I would have been more into it if I knew Holden is actually dead. Knowing this funeral is for someone who's very well alive took away a lot of the emotion for me.
Be that as it may, I loved seeing Seth and Aaron back. Both of them had a couple of great scenes with the current cast.
Oh, you mean when Seth drilled Meg about being with Damian Grimaldi? I can't express how much I loved seeing that.
Well, it appears she has at least one ally in this whole mess.
The increasingly angry Faith?
Yes, let me, ask you this. Is it wrong to dislike her already, just because she's on Team Meg?
No. I don't think so. Not at all.
I am glad though, that she finally told someone about seeing Lily and Papa Grimaldi's makeout session.
Me too. She seemed like she was going to explode if she didn't tell somebody about it. I'm also glad it was Parker she told.
Speaking of which, the interactions between him and Liberty are becoming extremely awkward. It almost seems like they are trying too hard to be friends after their breakup.
I too think it's the best part of Liberty's current storyline. Mick Hazen and Meredith Hayner obviously have chemistry together, and even when they're portraying awkwardness, it shows. Do you think she's actually going to go through with the abortion?
At this point, I'm still not sure. I think we'll know better once Janet finds out about it. I'm interested in seeing how this one plays out. I haven't seen teen pregnancy and teen abortion on this show in a while, if ever.
In other Oakdale news, it appears the Hughes are spending a lot of time these days at the hospital.
Yes. First Kim gets admitted to the hospital, then released. Sent back, and then Bob joins her when he collapses after getting a scoop of ice cream.
Tom, Margot, Casey and Adam might as well just live there.
Though one thing's for sure. Adam's identity is finally going to be revealed soon. Whose reaction to the news are you most looking forward to? Allison's or Tom's?
Honestly, Adam's. I'm finally coming around to this story after Adam's speech to Margot about how hard he has to pretend not caring about his grandparents' health issues. I felt bad for the guy.
So you're coming around with Allison as well?
Oh, hell, no.
Fine. I will ask again next week. Let's move on to the big event this Sunday, the Daytime Emmys. Several actors from As the World Turns are up for awards this year. Where do you want to begin?
Supporting actor, of course. With his third nomination in as many years, Vin Hansis graduates from the younger acting category. It might be a little biased, but he definitely has the best reel out of all the nominees.
I think so too. Do you think he's going to win though?
Yes. After losing 2 years in a row, it's silly, but it's almost as if he's overdue. And when he does, he better thank Jake Silberman somewhere in his speech. That'd make my day.
As much as I'd like to think the same thing, I can't help but think the overdue factor goes to Vincent Irizarry from All My Children. The guy is a daytime veteran who has never won an award, and I can totally see him finally getting one. At least we both agree it takes more than a good reel to win these things. Another nominee from As the World Turns, with a decent chance at a victory, is Julie Pinson.
Why do you think that?
Pretty much the same reason. Even if Julie Pinson's reel is not the most showy of all the nominees, it's a beautifully subtle one. That, and the fact she has been on soap operas from all three networks should get her some votes.
So Julie's your pick?
Yes. You.
I'm not as brave as you. There are just too many nominees in the category with much heavier material. Tamara Brown from Days of Our Lives and Bree Williamson from One Life to Live comes to mind. I think I'm going to go with Bree Williamson.
Then there is the lead actress category, where Maura West is nominated. I think there are too much buzz going for the other nominees for Maura to squeak out a victory. Debbie Morgan from All My Children gave a very strong reel, and is also the first black actress to be nominated in a lead acting category, is my pick to win.
I too don't think this is Maura's year. I'm going to go with last year's winner, Jeannie Cooper from The Young and the Restless. Her reel is pure Emmy bait. Playing two characters and using flashbacks, it's as if they wrote that episode for her to win this award.
Finally, there's Meredith Hayner up against a mountain of young veterans, if there is such a thing. Her competition are so fierce and strong, I think she was lucky just to be nominated. I'm going to go with Kirsten Storms from General Hospital.
I also agree about Meredith. Maybe she will have better luck next year with this pregnancy storyline. My pick is Rachel Melvin from Days of Our Lives.
So, of all the categories actors from As the World Turns are nominated, I have only Julie Pinson winning.
And I have only Van Hansis bringing home the gold.
Anything in particular you are looking forward to this Sunday?
Watching Van and Jake present an award together again.
Of course, Yunuki. I am anticipating the tribute to the departing show, Guiding Light. It should be very touching. Well, that's about it. Come back Monday morning, when we do a special episode recapping this year's Emmy.
Until then, so long and don't forget the tune in Sunday.